I will see you soon. We're gonna talk soon. I will do that soon. I will do this soon. We will do that soon. I'm gonna buy a new car soon. Soon, soon, soon. How many times do you want to keep repeating soon? How many times do you want to keep using this word? Aren't there any other alternatives to this word that you can use instead of repeating it in a boring way? The answer is yes. In today's video, I'm going to be focusing your attention on all the possible alternatives to soon that you can use instead of repeating this word in a boring way. So let's get started. But before we do so, I kindly want you to like this video in support of this channel. In support of me, the growth of this channel. I help you with your English. You please kindly help me with the growth of this channel. Thank you for doing so. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and leave a comment down below by telling me from which country you're watching my videos. Now let's get started without further ado. The first alternative to the word soon that you can use is shortly. 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 When we say that we will do something shortly, it means we will do something soon. Or when we say something will happen shortly, it means something will happen soon. So, the adverb shortly. An example, the meeting will start shortly. The meeting will start shortly, which means the meeting will start soon. Now let me focus your attention on the second alternative to the word soon that you can use instead of repeating this word in a boring way, which is in a little while, in a little while, in a little while. So when you do something in a little while, or when something is supposed to happen in a little while, you're going to do it soon, or it is supposed to happen soon. So, in a little while. Let me give you an example of this phrase used in a sentence. We'll leave for the airport in a little while. We'll leave for the airport in a little while. We'll leave for the airport in a little while. We'll leave for the airport in a little while, which means we'll leave for the airport soon. So we can use in a little while instead of soon to say that we will do something soon in the near future, but instead of repeating this word, instead of repeating the word soon. Now let's move on to the third replacement for the word soon, which is before long, before long, before long. We can use before long to say that something will happen soon, or we will do something soon. So when you do something before long, or when something happens before long, it happens soon, or you will do it soon. An example, before long, you will be fluent in English. Before long, you will be fluent in English. Before long, you will be fluent in English, which means you will be fluent in English soon, or you will master English fluency soon. So when something happens before long, or you do something before long, you do it soon, or it happens soon. Now let's get to the next alternative to the word soon, which is in no time, in no time, in no time, in no time. When you do something in no time, or when something happens in no time, it happens soon, or you do it soon. So in no time can be a very beautiful alternative to soon. Instead of repeating soon again and again and all over again, like, I'll do it soon, that will happen soon, let's see soon, let's talk to one another soon, let's meet soon, let's do something soon, soon, soon. We can use other better and other more beautiful alternatives to add color to our speech and sound more advanced. One of which is in no time. In no time. An example, we finished the project in no time. We finished the project in no time. We finished the project in no time, which means we finished the project soon. We finished the project quickly. So the phrase in no time can be used as a beautiful replacement for soon. The next alternative is any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now. When you do something any minute now, or when something happens any minute now, it happens soon, or you will do it soon. So to do something any minute now. An example, the bus should arrive any minute now. The bus should arrive any minute now. The bus should arrive any minute now, which means the bus will arrive soon. The bus is supposed or is expected to arrive soon. Is there anything that you're supposed to do any minute now? I want you to comment it down below and tell me what it is, and why you believe it is supposed to happen any minute now. I know, now you might be wondering what the next alternative to the word soon is. Well, the answer is in the near future. In the near future. In the near future. When you do something in the near future, you do it soon. Or when something happens in the near future, it happens soon. Or it will happen, or it is supposed or expected to happen soon. An example. I hope to travel to Europe in the near future. I hope to travel to Europe in the near future. I hope to travel to Europe in the near future, which means I hope to travel to Europe soon, right? So, I hope to travel to Europe in the near future. Is there anywhere that you're supposed to travel in the near future? I want you to comment the destination down below. Now let's get to the next alternative, which is in the not too distant future. In the not too distant future. In the not too distant future. When something is supposed to happen in the not too distant future, it is supposed to happen soon. It is supposed to happen in the near future. It is supposed to happen in no time. It is supposed to happen any minute now. It is supposed to happen before long. It is supposed to happen shortly. Let me give you an example. They're planning to launch the product in the not too distant future. They're planning to launch the product in the not too distant future. They're planning to launch the product in the not too distant future, which means they're planning to launch the product soon. They're planning to launch the product in the near future. They're planning to launch the product any minute now. They're planning to launch the product shortly, before long, right? In no time. Is there anything that you're planning to do in the not too distant future? Comment the activity down below and tell me why you want to do it. Now let's move on to the next alternative, which is imminently. The adverb imminently. Imminently. When you do something imminently, you do it soon, or when something happens imminently, or when something is supposed or expected to happen imminently. It is supposed and expected to happen soon. So the adverb imminently can be used with the same meaning as soon. An example, the storm is expected to hit imminently. The storm is expected to hit imminently. The storm is expected to hit imminently, which means the storm is expected to hit soon. The storm is expected to hit in less than no time, before long, any moment now, shortly, in the near future, in the not too distant future. The next phrase that we can use instead of the word soon is in a bit. In a bit. In a bit. To do something in a bit. To do something in a bit. When you do something in a bit, you do it soon. Or when something happens in a bit, it happens soon. So, in a bit can be used to describe something happening soon, to describe something that is supposed to happen in the near future, in the not too distant future, shortly, before long, in no time, right? So, in a bit. An example. I'll call you back in a bit. I'll call you back in a bit. I'll call you back in a bit. I'll call you back in a bit, which means I'll call you back soon. I'll call you back shortly. I'll call you back imminently. I'll call you back any moment now. I'll call you back in the near future. I'll call you back in the not too distant future. I'll call you back in no time. Which is fantastic, which is beautiful. Instead of repeating soon again and again and all over again, we're using all these beautiful alternatives to sound more advanced and take our English a step further to the next level. And finally, let me focus your attention on the last alternative to soon of today's video that you can use instead of this word, instead of repeating this word, which is before you know it. Before you know it. Before you know it. When something happens before you know it, it happens soon. When something is expected or supposed to happen before you know it, it is supposed and expected to happen soon. So before you know it is an adverb commonly used by native speakers to emphasize the idea that something is expected and supposed to happen soon. An example, summer will be here before you know it. Summer will be here before you know it. Summer will be here before you know it. Summer will be here before you know it, which means summer will be here soon. Summer is drawing near. Summer is coming soon. Summer is approaching us soon. Summer is just around the corner. Summer is just coming soon. And that's about it, guys. These are all the alternatives to the word soon that you can use instead of repeating this word in a boring way. Now what I kindly want you to do is like this video in support of this channel, in support of your YouTube English teacher, and all the effort I put into making these videos for you. I help you with your English. You please help me with the growth of this channel to let it get exposed to a larger number of people, especially enthusiastic students who want to improve their English. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and leave a comment down below by telling me from which country you're watching these videos and whether you find these videos useful. I'll be back soon.